We are back for the second game at Teen Kwang Road Recreation Ground. USRC Premier versus Dias Khalil Saiwan Premier. Looks like Shahryar Khan is going to get us off with the ball, and it's going to be Muhammad Sardar opening the batting. That's one is up in the air. Early leading edge from Shahryar Khan. That's a good delivery to start off from Shahryar Khan, just turning the batter inside out. Sardar Khan leaning very heavily on that front leg. Muhammad Sardar leaning and making sure his weight is forward. And straight away we have another slip, just repopulating the slip cordon. Ahsan Khan. Oh, just walks into it, finds nothing but air. Muhammad Sardar. The playing 11s for both teams, Dias Khalil Saiwan, Haider Ali, Asad Rashid, Ahsan Khan, the captain. Qasim Iqbal getting a Premier League game. Ibrahim Ishaq behind the stumps as the wicket keeper. Muhammad Munir Ahmed, you can't keep him out. Rajab Hussain, Shahryar Khan, Suleiman Naseem Butt, he's been in the runs. Tanveer Ahmed and Preet Mangukia round out the playing 11 for Dias Khalil Saiwan, as that is nicely picked off his legs towards that fine leg fielder. Just a single. Qasim Iqbal fielding at fine leg. First runs off the bat. Gets through to the wicket keeper. Sikandar Zafar there. Interesting batting lineup from USRC, sending out Sikandar Zafar at the top of the order. He did open the batting for them last game as well at KCC. Didn't get many. No ball call. One bounce into the fence. What a start from Sikandar Zafar. Oh, that's gone all the way for 6. Both arms raised by the umpire. Re-hit coming up. That was a nice little loft down the ground by Sikandar Zafar. There are not too many in Hong Kong who are willing to take Shahryar Khan on. Looks like Sikandar is that person. He's not bothered. He'll still try and take him down. Swung away up in the air. No fielders there. Not that it would have mattered. That's gone all the way for 6. 2 sixes to Sikandar Zafar in the very first over. Two sixes, 14 off the over already of Shahryar. That's a lot of runs. Considering the name of the bowler, Shahryar Khan, he is very miserly. And deep inside, he's going to be ticking right now because he does not like to be hit away like this. Looks like Sikandar Zafar has come out with the plan. He is going to go and he's going to go hard and he's going to go at the best bowler in the opposition side. He's taken 14 of the first 5 already. Looks to play the little defense, is beaten out on the outside edge. End of the over after 1. USRC off the blocks nicely. 14 without loss. Interesting call there from the skipper Ehsan Khan, deciding to throw it to the wily old veteran, asking him to do a job for him. The man with the ball, number 78, Munir Ahmed Dar. He's faced these situations plenty of times, and more often than not, he's come out on top. Youngster Mohammad Sardar, just fresh off a very good score in the last game, got 60 odd. Really set up the game for USRC. Unfortunately, they couldn't get over the line, but he's gonna be up against Munir Ahmed Dar. Just skews off the outside half of the bat. Not gonna run away for a 4, but it's still gonna be a couple. Wild throw from the boundary there by Suleiman, but Munir in discussion with Haider Ali, but he batted really nicely last game. Wasn't needed with the ball, or I must say he wasn't used. Das Khalil Sawan have a lot of bowling options at their disposal. Another one worked behind the wicket to short fine leg. Looks like it's Asad Rashid fielding at short fine leg there. Down the leg side again. Will he be able to get down? I don't think that's going to run away. It's going to be hard to catch up to it once it misses the fielder. Another boundary down the leg side. Looks like Sardar loves it on his legs, loves it on his pads. Three balls, 6 off the over, so score this one. It's played straight back to Munir Ahmed Dar. What a first game we had in the morning today. Lantau beating Das Khalil Saiwan women's premier team for the first time. And what a game. What a bowling performance from them. Munir Ahmed Dar coming back with a good couple of dots. Quicker on the stumps. Played it straight back down the door. Straight back down the ground. Still 6 coming off that one. Still a good start for USRC. 20 for no loss. Team for USRC: Khan Akbar, Ali Hassan, Aftab Hussain, Jagjit Singh with the wicket-keeping gloves, Muhammad Awais Jr., Muhammad Hassan Khan, the right-arm pacer, Paras Benipreet Singh, Raja Shabaz Mahmood is the 12th man. We got Shahid Wasif, who is still the skipper, and Sikandar Zafar out there in the middle. Muhammad Sardar and Muhammad Ashir getting a Premier League game today. Shahryar Khan to continue. He was taken for 14 in that first over by Sikandar Zafar, the man on strike now. Gain up in there. Will that be taken? Fielder settles under it. I think that should be grabbed by Tanveer Ahmed, the fielder, at the long on fence there. He's gone. He's got to take the long walk back. Looked like he was there for a job. He tried to take the game on. Just got too far under that delivery. Got more air than distance on that one. Caught at long on. Don't mind that approach. Going all out. Trying to take the opposition bowler out of the attack. They persist. And they've continued with Shahryar Khan, and he's come back. This first delivery of his second over, and he's picked out Sikandar Zafar. Caught at long on by Tanveer Ahmed. It looks like it's Akbar Khan who's walked out into the middle. He's probably going to be a bit more circumspect compared to what Sikandar Zafar was. Sikandar Zafar, that's the way he plays. He's one of the most talented cricketers I've seen during my time as a coach of the Hong Kong under-19s. One of the best Sikandar Zafar all-round cricketers. Just seems like he's let himself go a little bit over the last few years. Hasn't really played too much. On the leg side, that is so unlike Shahryar Khan. He's picked up a wicket. Looks like he is still not happy with how many he conceded in that first over. He's not going to be happy about it. Rightly so. He's just got to stick to his strengths. We haven't seen anybody take on Shahryar Khan since his inclusion into Cricket Hong Kong China leagues. Much as we've seen, he's always been on the money. He's always been very consistent. Always very miserly, but it looks like today his patience is going to be tested. He should be more relaxed now. He's already picked up Sikandar Zafar. This will be very good for Mohammad Sardar as well. He's got the right person to bat with on the other end. Shahryar, they're just signaling to Haider Ali on the boundary there that there's not much swing happening. It's not swinging for Shahryar Khan. It's not going to swing for anyone. Another play and a miss. Trying to square drive that one. Mohammad Sardar, 7. Short ball down the leg side, another wide. Mohammad Sardar, one of these younger under-19 kids who's recently moved up to playing senior cricket, and he has been playing really, really well. He's been getting runs. That one is worked away towards the leg side for a single. Haider Ali Butt on the boundary there. Lil Sawan doing something different today, starting with Munir Ahmed with his left arm spin. It was Tanveer Ahmed and Shahryar Khan last week. Waited on that one nicely, Akbar. Just chopped down on it. Straight to point though. Last delivery of the third coming up. Fine, Akbar. He's got all the shots. He's going to take his time. Likes to play himself in. Shahid Wasif yet to come out to bat. Muhammad Abbas Jr., who batted number 3 last game, still yet to come out to bat. USRC do have a very, very good Premier League side. This is going to be a good competition between these two teams. He's beating him on the outside edge again. Just feeling for the ball a little bit. Khan Akbar, and that's the end of the third. After 3, it's 24 for the loss of 1. Munir Ahmed to continue. Will be his second over. They've got a nice ring of fielders on the offside. Another one out off the outside edge of the bat. Single down to short third. They've got a short third. Backward point. Cover and extra cover. The ring fielders, and they've got a mid off as well. Long on his back on the fence. Fine leg up. Deep mid wicket in place as well. Fox it on the leg side. No single there. Or is it? I think he's home. Akbar Khan there. Not happy. Sardar was a little reluctant to take off for that run, which in the end seemed pretty easy. Going back again. Just playing it a little bit away from his body there. Sardar Khan just finding it a little bit tough to face up to these changes of pace from Munir Ahmed. Goes up in the air. No one back there. Lovely pickup shot. And I think that's carried all the way. Another 6 in this innings. 6 for Muhammad Sardar. That was a drifting. That was more middle and leg, but I think Muhammad Sardar had decided wanted to play an aggressive stroke. Waited to see what his best option was and went for the sweep. I'm shaping to go leg side, deciding to go against it and just grab it out into the offside. But Sardar Khan, I was seeing him bat. He's a very good batter. Just leans that a little bit on his front leg. That kind of make it a little bit difficult for him to face up to a premier pace bowler. He's bowling quick. He's leaning forward on his left leg, Muhammad Sardar. Anyways, that's 4 overs gone. USRC still scoring at 8, 32 for the loss of 1. Hassan Khan probably coming in a bit earlier than he would have wanted to. Probably would have bowled him from the other end I was to decide, but I am not. Quicker, straighter, no runs there. Nice backing up from Sardar as well. Something for the youngsters to watch and learn from. We'll see a lot of good running in these Premier League matches. Going straight down the run, time for a catch. That's a good stop by Preet Mangukia. That's a lovely piece of fielding. He is a live wire in the field, Preet Mangukia. He is young. He is 14 years old. He's a part of the Hong Kong under-19 squad, and he's just barely qualified to be a part of the under-19s, and he's a fantastic fielder. Another one just runs off the face of the bat towards that short third area. Akbar Khan calls him through for a single. And just as I was praising Preet Mangukia, I just thought of him as a fantastic batter. He started bowling off spin now. He's bowling very well as well. And they are very soon going to be travelling out of Hong Kong for a World Cup qualification at the Under-19s International. Hopefully he will perform the way he performs here in Hong Kong. It's credit to these teams feeding in those youngsters into their Premier League teams as well. Lovely, heartening to see. Quicker worked away towards the leg side. Qasim Iqbal, another one of those under-19 boys. Gets around towards his left, gets down in time. Qasim Iqbal, he is a 16 himself. Young man. Goes hard, fielder back there, Haider Ali Butt. If anybody's ever heard me on comms, I've been saying it consistently that Waqas Burkut from KCC is the best fielder in Hong Kong. But I'll take that back. I feel like Haider Ali Butt is unbelievable in the field. He moves around really nicely. He's got brilliant hands. And it's a massive, massive loss for Bahrain. With him leaving Bahrain and coming into Hong Kong. Looks like there's a change in bowling. Looks like Asad Rashid will come in and bowl from the softball court end. Good over there from Ehsan Khan, just 4 off it. It's got a little bit carried away with my under-19 boys. Forgot to mention that it was a very good over from Ehsan Khan. Came in, just went for 4 runs. They need to stem the flow of runs. Because USRC after that start in that first over have been consistently scoring nicely. The rates were up to 8 and over. 8 and over would get them to 160. Be a bit too much, I feel, on this wicket. And looking for another single, and it's an easy one. Ehsan Khan just turns around, looks at Tanveer. Why was that single possible? But they've asked him to be back on the circle. He has been on that circle consistently. He's not happy with Tanveer, so he's saying, you're going to bowl from the other end. I don't want you in the field. I want you bowling. A lovely way of expressing anger from. Another one, just a miscue towards the leg side, coming back for a second. Chance of a run out, and that must be close. Looked very close. I think that might have been the right call. Brilliant umpiring, Aftab Hussain. Sorry, Aftab Ahmed, and he's given a one shot run on that one, so that'll count as 1. Ehsan Khan thinks that was out. I might just have a little word with him when he comes out, and I'll tell him he was in. It was good running from the USRC boys, but I think they just forgot to tap the bat in the crease. Must have been from Akbar. Driven hard, chance of a run out, no clean pickup. We saw plenty of balls not being picked up cleanly in that first game in the morning. Just 3 more balls remaining in the power play. 40 for the loss of 1 for USRC, the men's premier team. Oh, what a delivery. That's a beautiful ball. Good bounce, good pace, a little bit of cut away from the batter. It's really nicely bowled by Asad Rashid. Ahsan now just trying to patch up with Aftab Ahmed. After that little run out appeal, which was rightly given not out by Aftab Ahmed. Aftab Ahmed and John Prakash, the two umpires. Nicely picked up, finds the gap. Think that's going to roll away to the fence for 4. Even Preet Mangukia can't get to that one. Fetched it from the 5th stump outside of Muhammad Sardar. Lovely eyes from him. Just picked it up, got it away for a boundary. Comes down again, works it away into the leg side again. Work for Preet Mangukia to get to that one. Should only be one, will only be one, and that'll be the end of the first power play. 45 for the loss of 1 for USRC Premier. Another change in bowling. Looks like Tanveer Ahmed is coming into ball as we expected. So Ahsan Khan have a little word with him. Tanveer Ahmed. Bowling to Muhammad Sardar. Chance at the non-strikers. They're home safely. This is very good running from the USRC Premier team. They've stolen plenty of singles. Akbar just taking a little bit of time. Oh, he's bowled him. What a delivery. What a delivery from Tanveer Ahmed. He's been brought into the attack to do just that. He has knocked the off ball off. That's a brilliant ball. Wicket falls for USRC. This is going to be a very good battle. One that I'm very excited to see. It's Muhammad Abbas Jr. up against Tanveer Ahmed. Two of my junior boys that played together for a lot of years, won a lot of tournaments together. They're going to be up against each other. It's going to be fun to watch. Tanveer Ahmed will be feeling very confident. Muhammad Abbas, one of the few young boys to have shone brightly in the Hong Kong Blitz when we had it. Played alongside the likes of Sangakkara. He is going to be up against Tanveer Ahmed now, who's picked up the wicket off his second delivery of the day. This one just drops out to point, no runs there. Nicely rises with the ball, just works it down to third man. I'm getting some messages coming in from Mr. Yunus Muhammad Asif, the 12-year-old that plays in my team. Just giving me some words of advice. I take your advice, Mr. Muhammad Yunus Asif. I'll pay more attention. I can't say what he's telling me. "46 for the loss of 2. What delivery, what a pickup! He loves him on the legs. Said it before, Muhammad Sardar loves it on the legs, and he's picked this one up and deposited it for another boundary. That's brought up the 50 with that boundary. Muhammad Sardar, 50 for 2 for USRC Premier in 7 overs. Muhammad Awais Jr. standing. Yes, if a run out directed would have had him and had the ruddy, but of all people misses the stumps. There was no single there. He's nowhere in the picture. That would have been a lot easier than the last one. We're getting to that stage now where batters want to get quick runs, trying to make sure there are not many dot balls played. Sardar in good touch, tries to go create some room for himself. Muhammad Awais, he's got strong forearms. He's a big boy, very, very strong hitter of the ball. One of the very few cricketers that I have seen having the ability to finish off matches from absolutely dead situations. He's done it in the past. He's making a comeback of sorts. Enough for him to get some runs. Oh, just plays him from the crease. No footwork whatsoever. That's a good channel from Asad Rashid there. Muhammad Awais acknowledging it's going away from the bat. It's a good start to over number 8 from Dias Khalil Saiwan. Plays it down towards it. He's gone. He's a goner. What a direct hit from Haider Ali. And I said he is the best fielder in Hong Kong now. He proves me right. Thank you very much. On your way, Muhammad Sardar. Unfortunate way for Muhammad Sardar to go. But that's bullseye from Ali Haider. What a brilliant piece of fielding. Moved like lightning towards his left. Picked it up in one motion and let it go. Shahid Wasif, the new batter. This is the second time I'm seeing somebody with the number 001. And if I'm not wrong, Gurkamal Kaur from the morning game from Lantau had the same number. It'd be interesting to ask why 001. Why is 01 not enough? It's still the same, isn't it? Anyways, Asad Rashid has bowled very tightly. Driven hard, straight to the fielder though. Ahsan Khan placed there, no runs there. This could very well be a team wicket maiden. Delivery of the 8th over coming up. Still 50 on the board, which they compiled in that last over. So this over 0 runs so far. On the legs, looking for one, much easier this time. And Shahid Wasif will keep strike for the 9th over. After 8, it's 51 for the loss of 3. Tanveer Ahmed to continue. He picked up a wicket in his last over of Akbar Khan. Goes up! I think that was a bad call. That was a bad call from Shahid Wasif and Ali Haider. Thank you very much. You are the best fielder in Hong Kong at this moment. Another run out. Wow. Just wow. Haider Ali, but how quick is he to the ball? Lets it go in one motion. One stump to aim at from that backward point position, and he didn't miss. First ball for Aftab Hussain, and the new batter works it down to fine leg for a single. Preet Mangukia, the fielder there. These guys out there at the crease play a lot of cricket together. They've grown up together, most of these guys. This one again just runs it down to third man. Asad Rashid, the fielder there. Another single to Muhammad Abbas Jr. Looks like the tip and run was a bit of a strategy from a USRC Premier team today. Hasn't really worked for them. Akbar, in his short state, stole some singles. Looked like the other batters also wanting to do the same thing. Play and a miss around that offside. Mir Ahmed, he's got that little jump away from the stumps or away from the umpire before he delivers. That was a little bit more exaggerated from Tanveer Ahmed, probably luring in Aftab for that waft. Ball was quite wide for him. They've already lost 4 wickets. And another play and miss. I wouldn't mind having a camera on the umpire, on the batter's helmet, just watching how hard it is when a bowler jumps away from the line of his run up, angles it in, and then gets that ball to hold its line. Must not be easy. So far, this has been very good from Tanveer Ahmed as well. It's put away for 1-4 by Mohammad Sardar, drifting into the legs of the batter that time. And this time, also leg side-ish delivery will only bring 1. That's the end of 9 overs. After 9, they are 54 for the loss of 4. Sadr Rashid to continue, and rightly so. He's bowled 2 very good overs. Hassan Khan wouldn't mind getting it through his overs. But one is driven out to a deep cover. Single to Aftab Hussain. Batting in company of Muhammad Abbas Jr., who's 2 of 7 deliveries so far. Suleiman Butt on your screen there. So Rashid comes back in. Another one hit straight to point there. Do not miss Ali Haider, but for anybody else, he's only changed that covering of his head, and now he's in a floppy hat there. So earlier fielding without any. He's decided to put that floppy on. Not sure if it's going to be as lucky. So far, 2 wickets to absolute genius in the field. Shorter in length, picked up, pulled away to deep square leg by Muhammad Awais Jr. .56, the loss of 4. They had taken 20 of the first 2 overs. The last 7.3 overs, just bringing in 36 runs. Another one trying to work it down to third man, but finds backward point and no runs available there. Almost halfway through the first innings. It's been pinned on the pads, but I don't think that pitched in line. Pitched slightly outside the leg stump, given leg byes by umpire Aftab Ahmed. .57 now. Shahid Wasif looking at a score of 140 and 50. Down the leg side, signaled wide. Asad Rashid, he's been really good. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but been very economical. USRC have come hard at the bowlers. Lost 4 wickets to aggressive running. Just a little bit of wrong decision making, costing them 2 run-outs. That one is hit hard as well, but there's a fielder back there. There will only be one. And Muhammad Awais Jr. will keep strike at the end of 10, and the drinks break. It's 59 for the loss of 4. We'll have a little drinks break. Not that we're going to be able to drink water, but it's still going to be a little bit of a break. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. And we are back. Tanveer Ahmed will continue. He's so far bowled a good tight spell so far. A couple of overs. So far, 5 bowlers used by Ahsan Khan. Looking at the bowling options, Qasim Iqbal does bowl medium pace. He's a very good medium pacer as well. Reid Mangukia bowls right arm off spin since 2024. I was a pace bowler before that. Oh, wide swing of the bat, and Ibrahim misses the ball behind the stumps as well. Ibrahim, a makeshift wicketkeeper, boys signaled by the umpire. And it comes into Aftab. Defended. That's good hustle from Ahsan Khan. Coming around to the leg side from the offside. Keeping the batters from taking that single. Into the leg side. Protection on the fence will only be one. Fielders on the boundary. Deep third. Mid-wicket cow corner. And along on. Mid-off. Still in the circle. Ahsan Khan himself fielding there. So far, very economical from Tanveer Ahmed as well. Just 10 runs off his 2.5 overs. Another one. It's a run out and he misses the stump. Looked like he was in from my angle, and I am almost never right about the run out. So good that it didn't hit, and good that I'm not the one adjudicating that. Single to Awais Muhammad again. He's favored that third man area for his singles. Likes to stay outside the line of the ball. Just give himself room to swing those arms. After more agricultural, but that's an agricultural shot. Who's going after Tanveer himself? It is taking a good catch. That's a lovely running catch from Tanveer Ahmed. You're still young, my boy. Lovely running catch off his own bowling. And that's the fall off another wicket. Half the side down for USRC. Good camera work, good fielding, good bowling. And unlucky for Aftab Hussain. He's trying to settle into an innings. Still plenty of overs to go. Still got 55 deliveries. Still another 55 deliveries remaining in this innings. That's a lot of balls. Jagjit Singh, the wicket keeper batter, walking into bat now. Jagjit Singh just defends it on his front foot. And that is the end of the 11th. It's 62 for the loss of 5 for USRC Premier. Ramadar back into the attack. Muhammad Awais with no cap or helmet facing up. This is going to be fun. And I am pretty sure Munir Ramadar is going to entice him to go big. Through to the keeper. Discussion time. Not a very long discussion. Just a little query from Ehsan Khan maybe. That one is driven down the ground for a single. A little cheeky smile on the face of Munir Ramadar. He's probably trying to set him up for something. Wes Muhammad, equal to the task, just gets off strike. Best place to bat against veterans like Munir Ramadar is at the non-striker's end. Munir Ramadar playing good sport there. Jagjit Singh not quite ready. Munir Ramadar pulls out. That one is worked away towards the leg side, looking for a couple. Not there. Early call. And a very good call because the man after that ball was Ali Haidar Butt. On your screens. This is the man. Oh, tried to go hard at that one. Just gets that little bottom edge towards the leg side for a single. Three singles off the first four deliveries from Munir Ramadar. This one worked away to point. It's good fielding by Shahryar Khan. Looks like the bug of fielding well is taking over Das Khalil Saiwan now. That's what a brilliant fielder does to a team. Appeal there from Munir Ramadar. No signals from Aftab Ahmed. That's the end of 12 after 12 with 65 for the loss of 5. Tanveer Ahmed will close out his spell, coming in for his fourth over. Foil up in the air. Will that be taken or will that go all the way? Just bounces inside the rope. One bounce into the fence. Almost took out our cameraman. Score to Muhammad Awais. Mohammad Awais freeing his arm for the first time in this innings. They've moved the field a little bit squarer this time. And this one is played towards point. Jagjit wants a single, would have been suicidal, I think. When are these guys going to learn? You don't take singles to Ali Haider at point. You've got to miss him to get that single. And I think was a good call. Haider has gone for that run. The non-striking end would have been in danger as well. Especially him being on the back foot while playing that shot. Would have taken some time to get out of the blocks. Looks like they've pushed the long off back and brought in the third man fielder into a short third position. It's gone hard, over covers, over point in fact, will only be one. That's good fielding by Rajab Hussain on the fence there at deep cover. It's actually very, very good captaincy from Hassan Khan as well. He's always had Ali Haider, but the best fielder in the team in those hot spots. There's so many balls that have gone to him. You've got to be able to manage your troops as well. So I'm liking it very much from Hassan Khan as well. Has a wild swing, Jagjit Singh probably looking at the overs remaining and not looking at the balls that still remain. There's still more than 7 overs to go, 44 deliveries to go in fact. 44 is a lot of deliveries in the game of cricket. There's so much you can get out of those 44 deliveries if you play smartly. Don't have to do anything special. Spat normal. There's 5 of this over already. This is the last over from Tanveer. Slower ball. Very nicely played. Drops it into the offside. Much better single taken this one. No danger of a run out. Just dropping it with soft hands into the offside. Jagjit Singh. 71 on the board now. They've got to think about these two, trying to take it as deep as possible now. Get somewhere around that 130 mark. From here, it'll be a big enough total to have a fight at a total. Don't like the looks of it. Looks like Tanveer is struggling with some sort of an injury. One of the last things that we ever want to see, something that you actually never want to see, a player going off injured. And that one is nicely defended. Not a lot of foot movement, but that is defended. And yeah, there, Tanveer clutching on his legs. I think Tanveer has done something to his his left hamstring there. And maybe exerted a little bit more effort onto it than he's normally been doing. But looks like he is walking off now. They're going to bring in the 12th man. Looks like Muhammad Haris is the 12th man coming in. I hope he is all right. Good for that's what else I want. And Veer Ahmed has bowled out his quota of 4 overs. 2 for 17 is the reading. It looks very good. 13 gone. Veer Ahmed to bowl his last. Somehow fielded there, no catch, but gets his body behind the line of that one. Stops it from going for a 4. That is good, brave work from Preet Mangukia on the fence there. Comes forward and drops it out into the offside. Looking for the second. Not there because it's Haider Ali running in from long on again. Shahriar Khan on that point region, having a go at the non-striker's end. Slower, slogged away, fielder there. Will that be taking that burst through the hands? I think that has Gone over the ropes as well, if I'm not wrong. Rajab Hussain, the fielder there, head down. It was an easy catch, gone for six, signalled by the umpire. I think it's got a little bit of his head as well, Rajab Hussain. I hope he's all right. Got him on the side of the head there. The umpires might just want to have a little bit of a check with him. Looks like Dr. Ehsan Khan is walking towards him. Let's go and have a little word with him if he is feeling all right. Keeping the shades on. Rajab, not too keen on taking those shades on to see what exactly has happened. Now the umpires joined up as well. Not too sure what's happening. It looks like Rajab Hussain is going to continue. He's going to stay in the field. And there's a little bit of a change in the field, though. He's been sent to a deep square, and Muhammad Haris is now placed at deep mid wicket, more cow corner. That was a good blow from Jagjit Singh. Went for six. Got the ball worked away towards the leg side. Good use of the wrists, like we used to seeing from a lot of our subcontinent players. Slowly working the wrists to place that in that gap towards the leg side. Two balls remaining in Munida's spell. Awais Muhammad plants forward, defends it out to that extra cover position. Ehsan Khan fielding there. That is cut away. Calls of no. That's well done from Qasim Iqbal. That's the end of Munir Daw's spell. None for 26 off his 4 overs. And after 14, USRC Premier 80 for the loss of 5. Khan coming into the attack. He's going to bowl the 15th, 17th, and the 19th. Or maybe 15th, 18th, and 20th. But he is going to finish off his spell of 4 overs. He's got 3 remaining. And Jagjit Singh will be on strike. He's on 8 of 10. He's on 10 of 9, the partnership of 18 of 19 deliveries. He's contributed 10 to that partnership. Shot and length worked away to the right of that point fielder. Qasim Iqbal fielding at point this time. 81 for the loss of 5. Played down the ground for a single by Muhammad Awais Jr. Tries to go hard, doesn't find the right connection. Single to cow corner. Ali Haider fielding at cow corner now. In just that last over, we saw Jagjit favors that cow corner position. He's hit that one hard for a single and was in the air for a little bit. A few shouts of catch, but it was hit firmly. Another one hit hard. Good work from the fielder, Muhammad Haris there. Not just stopping it, actually getting hold of that one as well. See too many times fielders diving for deliveries where they just parry the ball. Very good from Mohammad Haris. Another one hit hard towards the leg side. Muhammad Awais Jr. finding the timing now. It's hit hard. 6 singles from that over. USRC premium after 15, 86 for the last 5. Asad Rashid coming in for his last as well. There's a wild swish at that one. Mohammad Awais. And probably a little bit too far away from him to get back to that. He's got this habit of backing away a little bit, trying to make room to swing those arms. And I think Ibrahim, well aware of that, just talking to his fielders, signaling to them he will try and go over the point fielder, not shy away from hitting it in the air because he's got that strong bottom hand. Muhammad Awais Jr. outside. I don't think anyone's going to catch that. That's gone for 4. Fortuitous, but boundary nonetheless. 90 on the board. Boundary to Awais. USRC wouldn't mind how they come as long as they do. Goes towards the leg side. No real timing on that one. Will be an easy single. Awais Muhammad moves into the early 20s. He's on 21 from 28. Jagjit Singh 13 from 12. There's a big miss, big wide, and the keeper lets it go through as well. It'll be 5 wides. Sharia Khan on your screens, they're not happy. Not happy with Asad. Has 5 gifted runs there. Every run counts. They're on to 96 now, and if Awais Muhammad Jr. has 2 good overs, this score is going to get up to 140. And that is not going to be an easy chase. Hit hard, nice sound off the bat. Hassan Khan nicely around to his left, gets down in time. Bit of a tumble. But already 11 off this over. If they get 10s per over for the last 4, that still makes it 140. And one big over of 17-20 runs is going to make so much of a difference. Goes through bat and pad. Nicely picked up by Mohammad Ibrahim Ishaq. Muhammad Awais Jr. continuing to go with the strategy of backing away and trying to find room. So they're just cramping him for room. Gets more on that, more towards that leg side. Just a single. Awais will keep strike after 16, a USRC Premier, 98 for the loss of 5. Hassan Khan to continue. That missed the fielder. They'll be looking for a couple. I think they're going to go back. Two there to Muhammad Awais Jr. He might just be struggling a little bit. He's fasting as well. Not easy, as we are just starting to get into a bit of heat. That brings up 100 for USRC Premier. It goes long, goes out of the park. 6 to Muhammad Awais Jr. First big shot from him. Muhammad Awais Jr. there just having a little bit of a wash, washing his face. And if it's anything, I think it's probably to do with him fasting. He's keeping some eyes on his neck. That is great work. Shabazz Raja. Good contribution to the game. They need Awais Jr. out there. He's looking like he's starting to find his form, starting to find the middle of that bat. 106 on the board. Scoring at 6.49 so far. Preet Mangukia, very close to our comms box. Enjoying the Premier League. Hi to everyone. He hasn't said hi to me this morning. Goes hard again. And gets 4 again. 10 of 2. That's 12 of the first 3 deliveries from Hassan Khan. Muhammad Awais Jr. looking very good. Hit hard again, in the gap again. Will he get to it? No, he won't. You're not going to get to it. That's the partnership. 50 runs partnership. Muhammad Awais Jr. putting his foot on the pedal now. Russia back on, the veteran. Tries to go really hard. Mistimes that one. Absolutely zero timing on that one. Just pops back to the bowler. Wes Jr. catching up to the balls that he had faced. He's on 38 now. Will that be taken? Fielder settles under it and he pouches that one. Shahryar Khan with the catch. A little nod towards the USRC dugout, and that's the end of that from Muhammad Awais Jr. Muhammad Awais Jr. with a very good innings of 38. He is put USRC in a position where they've got something to bowl at. And in walks Paras Singh. He is no mug with the bat. He can hit them long. He'll have the license to do so. There were 16 runs off that last over, but that brought the wicket off Muhammad Awais Jr. off the very last delivery. Jagjit Singh, who was watching from the best seat in the house, from the non-striker's end, whilst Muhammad Awais had a go that last over. Beat on strike to Shahryar Khan. Goes hard, gets an inside edge onto his pad, just dribbles away behind the wicket. Wicketkeeper fields. One 4. Another 40 runs from here, and this will be a good score to ball on for USRC. Hot behind, outside edge, straight through to the wicketkeeper. Shahryar picks up a wicket, and they lose the second set batter in the space of 3 deliveries. That's well taken by Mohammad Ibrahim Ishaq. Walking into bat, Muhammad Hassan Khan. Up at HKCC, they've put up 203 on the board already in 18.4 overs. Driven down the ground. Easy single there. $209 for 5 up at HKCC. 210 in fact of 19 overs, just 1 over remaining in the innings there. That's very well bowled. Single towards that deep square leg. Up at HKCC, Anshuman Roth getting a 60 of 32 deliveries. Nazakat Khan 51 of 26. Sahil Malwanka is at the crease with 35 from 22, and Luke Jones with 32 from 14. Things looking very good for HKCC. And that goes through the legs. That is good death bowling from Shahryar Khan. Mohammad Hassan Khan there. Premier fast bowler. Slam, and he finds the fans. What a shot! Innovative. 4 runs. Had the right idea. The man was on the fence, but he got it really fine of the man at third man. Premeditated, but that's very good execution from him. 120 on the board. "12 balls. What can USRC get out of those 12? Paras comes down the ground, hits it really hard. I think Hassan got a hand to it, but it was headed for the fence the moment it hit the bat. Hard hit. Boundary to Benny. Good evasive actions from umpire John Prakash there. It's headed for his head. Slogs away towards the leg side. Finds the meat of the bat. Finds the fence. Another huge hit for 6. The big old slog sweep coming to the fore there for Benny Paras Singh. Massive backlift on that one. Hassan Khan. Expensive today. Already gone for 36 off his 3.2 overs. Very unlike him. .130 on the board already. Just 2 deliveries in this over so far. Comes down the track, works it away towards that cow corner position for a single. That's gotten through everything, and they get a boy. Paras wanted to get back on strike. Still 2 deliveries remaining in this penultimate over. Comes down again. Miscues that one, but straight to the fielder. Qasim Iqbal at long on there. Last ball of the over coming up. 13 coming off the over so far, including a bye. It's gone hard as well. Finds the fielder at cow corner. That's going to be the end of the spell for Ehsan Khan. A rather expensive one for his standards. He's got 1 for 39 off his 4. Shahryar Khan will finish off from the softball court end. Last over of the innings coming up. This is a respectable total. 130. 134 for the loss of 7. This is a nice little partnership as well. Paras 1305. Hassan 6. Trying to get the right fielders in the right place. Ehsan Khan, Munir Ahmed fielding very close to us at deep cover. Hard hit, fielder out there. Oh, that's gone through the hands. Will they come back for the second? Chancing the arm? No, they're not going to chance the arm. Muhammad Haris there. It's got a little bit more bounce than he was expecting. Burst through the hands. Luckily, it didn't really cost him. 5 balls remaining. What can Paras Benny Singh do? Jumps down the ground again. Shahryar Khan just shortening his length there. Paras maybe jumping out a little bit too soon, allowing the bowler to adjust his length. Slightly easier if you see the bowler batter coming down at you to go shorter. You just delay your delivery that little bit. We're looking for a couple. They're going for a couple. Good throw in. Would have had him throw just a wee bit wide there. Allows them the second. 137 on the board. 3 balls remaining. Horace, valuable 15 down the order. Hit hard. Will that be taken? That will be taken by Ehsan Khan at the long offense. Benny goes. And once again, Sherry has got a bag full of wickets again. He's got 3 already. He was taken for runs in that first over. Hit hard again. Fielder was up in the circle. And that's gone over the fielder for 4. Ashir playing his first Premier League game. He is the right arm Slinga Malinga. We'll see him in action with the ball later on. Ehsan Khan experimenting with having mid-off in. He's gone back to long off now, exactly where he took that catch. Hit hard again. On the bounce. A couple of bounces to the fielder. Lovely throw at the striker's end. Had the keeper taken that cleanly, would have been out. And that'll be the end of the innings for USRC Premier. They've put a score on the board. 143 for the loss of 8. When they lost their first 4, they were 57 at the 10 over mark. They've got on to 143. The end of the innings. And Sardar with the start there. Few starts up at the top of the order. 24 for Sardar, 12 for Sikandar, 10 for Akbar, and Muhammad Abbas Jr. holding that innings with 38. Singh with 14, Paris with 15 off 8, a little bit of a cameo. Hassan Khan with 7 off 6, and Ashir 6 off 2. The bowling cards, Sharia Khan, once again, the highest wicket taker in this game, like he's been for so many times that I've seen him bowl. 3 for 33 for him. A little bit expensive for his liking. Was taken for some runs in that first over. 0 for 26 for Munir Ahmed Daw. 1 for 39 for Ehsan Khan. And none for 25 for Asad Rashid. Bowled really well. Tanveer Ahmed, 2 for 17, who walked off the field with a little bit of a hammy. And that's that from the first innings. We'll come back for the second in about 10 minutes. Join us then. We are back for the chase. Rajab Hussain walking out to open the batting for Diaska Little Saiwan Premier. Suleiman, but his opening partner wearing number 40 on his back. Looks like Benny Horace is taking his run up. He'll be bowling that first over. Gets very good outswingers. Benny, more his stock ball, the away going delivery. Does get the ball to do a little bit whenever there is anything on offer. Played some cricket in South Africa. Plays for fast bowlers to bowl in. Just trying to get their field right. Jagjit Singh, the tallest player on the field with the wicket-keeping gloves. Shahid Wasif, not wicket-keeping today. Rolling his troops, just trying to get them into the right positions. Mohammad Sardar on that long leg fence. Fielder at fine leg as well, and third man as well. Looks like Asher is at third man. Mid on Muhammad Abbas, mid off Sikandar Zafar, mid wicket Khan Akbar. Here we go for the first delivery. Big play and miss, first delivery. Saliman, but taking no sighters, just having a go at that very first one. Trying to pull it off a length. Good pace from Paris. Good start. Required rate at the start, 7.2. Not a very tall order, but still will take some getting to. Shot, pulled away, nicely finds the gap. Finds the gap for 4 runs. Paras Singh there, testing the middle of the wicket very early. Goes much fuller, beautifully timed through the covers. That's a very good shot. Not much fuss about that. Just let that ball come onto his bat. It's timed away for 4. Another one. Just moving away ever so slightly, defended off that front foot. And they've got the boundaries they needed in this over. 2 of them. Horace missing his lengths. Another little word between the batters. Rajab dishing out instructions like he usually does. All of no from umpire John Prakash. Overstepping. Paras, Benny. And it'll be a free hit. Looks like Rajab still wants to say something. Probably tell him it's a free hit, you can have a swing. He probably knows that, Rajab Hussain. Free hit coming up. Suleiman. But on strike. Deep in his crease. Up in the air. Don't think the fielder is going to catch that, but it's going to run away for a couple. Sliding stop from Aftab Hussain. Want to come for the third? Not a very good throw. Chance at the non-striker still, but the keeper doesn't go for it. They take 3. That's a stolen run from Dayaskar Lil Saiwan. Twelve off the first over. Not too dissimilar to the start that USRC Premier had. They took 14 off that first over. In comes Muhammad Hassan Khan, one of the quickest in Hong Kong. Muhammad Hassan Khan, the last time I was commentating when I watched him bowl, I loved what he was doing. Muhammad Hassan Khan with his extended run-up, almost coming off the boundary there. Be interesting to see what pace he bowls. Full driven into the gap. What a good shot. Just caressing that through the field. Pings my cameraman there. 4 runs to Suleiman. Another one timed towards the leg side. Finds the fielder there. This is a good start from Suleiman. Yes, he had a hoik the very first delivery, but since then he's been very good. He's played the ball to its merit. Got a short ball, put it away for 4 behind square off a pull shot. Got it full, drove it through the covers for 4. And once again, this over, first ball, got a full toss, drove it away for a 4. Didn't try and overhit the ball, which is really good. That one is hit hard. He wants a single. There's no single there. Chance of a run out at the batting end. Suleiman says that was my call, but I'm not too sure if he would have made his crease had they continued with that run. Up and over the fielder at mid-wicket. Or running away. Probably be an easy jog for a couple. This is a very good start from the Asker Little Saiwan. Already 18 on the board. USRC Premier were 20 for 1 after 2, or 20 for none after 2. They lost that first wicket in 2.1. Mohammad Hassan Khan trying to bowl quick, trying to bowl full. Probably a bit too full for my liking. And he's gone through him and sends him off. Lovely delivery. Much better length this one from Mohammad Hassan Khan. First wicket down. Muhammad Ibrahim Ishaq, the wicket keeper for the Asker Little Saiwan, coming into bat at number 3. Paras there, just having a little word with John Prakash about his no ball. Ibrahim Ishaq has got to face 1 delivery in this over. Outside edge, runs down to third man, single there. That brings 2 overs to an end. After 2, it's 19 for the loss of 1 for the Asker Little Saiwan Premier. Benny to continue. Rajab Hussain so far has faced 1 delivery. Ibrahim Ishaq has faced 1. He's got 1. He's on strike. Oh, that should have been taken. That's an easy catch. Put down at covers. Now chance for a run out at the non-striker's end. Ali Hassan, the culprit there, probably took it a little bit too easy. Was an easy catch. And Rajab is on his knees, probably tired from giving advice. He's actually been doing a little bit of running, just having a little mess around with Rajab Hussain. He's going to go back home and listen. He's going to come back to me and tell me, oh, did you say that about me? Good young player. Nicely forward there. .21. Required rate just under 7. Suleiman getting a start and getting out. Cut away in front of cover. Not a lot of time in on that one, but they'll still be able to come back for a couple. I think to Rajab's credit, I think he's fielded for 20 overs. He's just a little bit tired. It's the first day of Ramadan for a lot of these Muslim boys. It's not easy. Be out there fasting. Huge respects to all these guys who've come down to play this game and are fasting. Falling on the leg, straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out. Akbar deciding to not have that throw. I think Rajab might just have made it back into the crease. Ibrahim tries to go hard again, misses the ball altogether. So far, this has been a much better over from Paras. Just 4 coming off this one so far. Gavjeet there, coping one on the chest off the second bounce. Goes hard, goes long, 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the fence. Ibrahim Ishaq shown some intent since he's come in. That's the end of 3, 27 for the loss of 1. Looks like Muhammad Hassan Khan will continue. He is the wicket taker so far. And we've got Ibrahim Ishaq laying on the ground, just stretching up. Hopefully there's no injury there. Goes hard, straight to the fielder there. Shahid Wasif is a very good fielder in his own right. One of the most talented cricketers going around. Hit nicely by Rajab Hussain though. Into the 4th over, and he's only faced a couple of deliveries, Rajab Hussain. He plays only one way, likes to hit the ball hard, likes to hit boundaries. Wide down the leg side from Hassan Muhammad. He's telling me he's fasting as well. Fast bowler takes a lot out of you, especially with that long run up of his. Drifting down the leg side. That one is hit down the ground. Calls of no. We've got the Hong Kong superstar Babar Hayat at the comms box. What does he think? Who's going to win this match? Babar Hayat, without giving it a second thought, says Saiwan. So there we have one prediction. I'll probably ask my producer and director as well, see who they've got winning this game. So far, Lil Sawan has started all right. They've lost a wicket, 28 on the board. They've got a very good batting lineup. Still got Ehsan Khan, Munir Ahmed Dar, Ali Haider yet to bat. Oh, picked up off his legs. What a shot. Nonchalant. Just picks it off the legs. Puts it for four. Rajab Hussain. Lovely shot there from Rajab Hussain. Using his wrists. Finding that gap at deep square. With that pace, all you have to do is give the ball direction. Goes back in his crease. That's massive. Another six. In the day, Rajab Hussain. A lovely shot. That was lovely movement. Went back into his crease and back and across. Got under that delivery. And there was no fielder on the fence either. He could take that chance. Calculated risk there. He's just going to keep his wits about him. He's got the boundaries he needed in this over. Goes for the reverse scoop and he is being bowled. He didn't need to be doing that, and that's exactly what Baba was saying. He'll probably hit a couple of shots and then go for the scoop. He did, and he's lost his middle pole. Aftab Hussain there, just checking Ibrahim Ishaq's bat. And once again, an innings in the making, lost to a rush of blood from Muhammad Hassan Khan. He's hit the poles, and it looks like the batter is Haider Ali Butt. Rajab Hussain, two very good shots, and then he decides to go for that scoop over short fine or fine leg. He's probably had the fine leg back at the fence as well, but he still decided to go for the scoop. Lost his stumps. Oh, full toss. Hassan is down. He's lost his footing. Landed hard there. Ahmed Hassan Khan, it's not the first time we've seen him take a tumble, but he landed hard. This time it's also been signalled no ball to rub salt into the wounds. It's going to be a free hit coming up, and Ali Haider will be the beneficiary of the free hit. I do not think any batter minds it if he comes in and gets the second delivery he faces being a free hit. Just get your eye in. So far, scoring at 10.17. That's Khalil Saiwan. They've lost two. Haidar drives it hard down the ground, straight to the fielder though. That free hit not costing too much at the end of 4. Daskal Ilsa won. 39 for the loss of 2. Looks like Muhammad Hassan Khan will walk off the field to that tumble. He landed hard. Zishan Iftikhar in the field as the 12th player. Hassan Khan going out. Benny to continue. It'll be his third over. It'll be interesting to see who the first change bowler is going to be. He's got Ashir at his disposal today. He's also got Aftab Hussain and Ali Hassan in the spin bowling department. Off the inside of the bat, this goes to mid on. Getting the grip right for Ali Haidar. Zishan there. And just off screen, I could see Ashir just loosening up a little bit. Probably going to be bowling from the other end. Comes down the track and hits it straight to a fielder. No real timing on that one. Ibrahim Ishaq, so far his intent has been to look for the boundaries. That's the way to go in T20 cricket. Run down to third man for a single. For Ibrahim Ishaq will bring Haider Ali back on strike. In the block hole, well bowled. That's well played. Just a single to mid on. Running for a single. They get through. Another one falls on the ground. Zishan there. Singh continuing. Last ball of the third coming up. Short ball, cut away. Fielder misses that one. Should be an easy couple. Not sure if that's going to make the boundary. It's not. Nicely stopped by Sikandar Zafar. Just a couple. And that ends the fifth after 5:44 for the loss of 2. Pet Hong Kong Cricket Club chasing 228, 229 for a win. PACC 83 for the loss of 1. Looks like they open with SN Nawaz today. Zishan Ali 60 of 28. He's got the company of his skipper at the Hong Kong national team, Yasim Murtaza 15 of 8. Good games today. We had one that went to the last over early in the morning. Looks like it's Ashir for the first time in Premier League cricket. Slinga Malinga. He's got a very low bowling arm. Ashir, and he gets it through at a good, decent click as well. But this is probably the first time I am seeing him on grass. I've seen him bowl in the morning league where he bowls in PKVR, which gets plenty of bounce. He's cut away. Benny's not going to get to that. That's a boundary for Ibrahim Ishaq. He's looked good since the moment he's come in. In for a single. They get through for a single. I'm not sure what Aftab was signaling at. Probably looking for somebody to back up. But for that, you have to grab the ball first, my friend. We've seen a lot of bubbles today. Fielders missing the ball. Balls bobbling out of the hands. Sikandar Zafar on the boundary, wearing number 99. And that's the number for Waqar Yunus. I'm not sure if Sikandar Zafar still bowls. Another slingy delivery. Gets through to the wicket keeper. Not much bounce there for Ashir. With that low trajectory. He's not the tallest as well. Balls from a very low arm. Something different for the batters to contend with. Ibrahim Ishaq standing a foot outside his crease. Down the leg side, probably, and it is signaled wide. That's the 50 for Diasco Saiwan. 50 and 5.5 forward. This is a very good power play in terms of the runs for Diasco Saiwan. They'd like the wicket columns to stay at that for a little bit. Oh, lovely ball, good pace, good bounce this time. And that is the end of the power play after 6. Diasco Saiwan Premier 50 for the loss of 2. Another change in bowling. Looks like Aftab Hussain is coming into the attack. Left arm round. Looks like he is going to start round the stumps. Angle in, bring it away. Ibrahim Ishaq, 16 of 14 so far, will be on strike. Oh, that's hit him on the pads. No appeal there. Nicely played down the ground to long on. Aftab Hussain does get a bit of grip on a good day for him. Comes out right. He has the ability to spin the ball. So far, this has been a good start from him. Good lines and lengths so far. Goes back, cuts it away, straight to a fielder. No runs there. They put back the cow corner again. They've got a cow corner mid-wicket and long on, long off. 4 fielders out. Ibrahim comes down the track and just works it towards that leg side for a single. Too long on. Looks like these two are going to just sit in a little bit. Just try and build a partnership and see where it takes them. That one comes in with the arm. Looked like Haider Ali Butt was looking to play for the spin. That's the end of the over after 7. It's 53 for the loss of 2. And in comes the leggy. Ali Hassan. He's got a nice hairdo. Fumbles his run up. Full toss to start off with. Hit out to cover. Just a single. Ali Hassan with number 184 on his back. That one is hit straight down the ground. Not too bad a start from Ali Hassan so far. First one was a bit of a miss, but he's got the next one in the block hole nicely. And another full toss, just punched down the ground for a single by Ali Haider. So far, he hasn't really found the going easy. He's on 5 from 11 deliveries that he's faced. I'm shocked the more expensive of the two batters. Trying to play those boundary shots. Pulls it away and down the ground for a single. Runs so far, not a problem for Naskalil Saiwan. Had a very good start. A very good first power play. Another one played out. Too short, third misfield there. Muhammad Awais sliding, diving over that one. They get the single in the end though. Our cameraman had the wrong fielder on camera. Muhammad Awais with that last misfield. This one goes through the wicketkeeper. What a gap to find for Muhammad Ibrahim. Bottom edges it into the ground between the legs of the wicketkeeper. They come back for a couple. 6 off that over as well after 8. 59 for the loss of 2 for the Askalil Saiwan Premier. Nicely played. Really nicely worked those wrists there. Find the gap at mid-wicket. Asher there. Trying to find the right length, and that's the signal of a no ball. Free hit is coming up. Ali Haida will have another free hit. Not something that we've not seen from batters before, getting two bats together. 7 little swings so that his bat starts to feel lighter. Very interesting. I don't really see that happening too much during the games. I've seen batters do it outside before they come into bat. But Haida really wants to have a real wild swing, and he is going to have one, and not really. Maybe the bat got a bit too light for him there. Hit straight down the ground for a single. Awais Muhammad with the ball, struggling to still let it go. Oh, he's pinged him on the pads. No real appeal from Ashir. It's gone down to the third man area. Ashir comes in again. Oh, beats the outside edge. Jagjeet takes it on the bounce. Takes it into his arms and chest. He's had to cope a few. And this is a very good challenge for Ashir as well. I'm not too sure how much cricket he's played on grass wickets. He's got to find the right length for the wicket. Another one driven down the ground for a single. Up at Hong Kong Cricket Club, 11 overs gone, 111 for the loss of 2. They've lost to Zishan, but they've got Tariq Nawaz, who's been in sublime form recently. Trying to go leg side, they appeal for this one. It's just a single off the legs, leg by, 9 overs gone. It's 68 for the loss of 2. Zishan Ali up at Hong Kong Cricket Club, 67 off 31. Mohsin Khan, the left-arm pacer, with a brilliant spell of 2 for 28 off his 4 overs. Yasim Murtaza still out there, 24 of 17, and Tariq Nawaz, 12 of 9. Good crowd in today. Family members and friends of Diaspora Little Taiwan Cricket Club and USRC sitting in harmony there. Looks like it's still Ali Hassan to continue. Off the outside edge of the bat. Trickled down to short third slowly, allowing them a single. Ali Haida. Very swift between the wickets as well. Oh, that's a lovely delivery from Ali Hassan. Ali Haider there just showing him the front foot. Yep, he's got that habit of just showing some early movement, trying to put the bowler off. Fair game. Ball toss up in the air. I don't think it's going to be no ball call. Will Hassan get there? No, he won't. Lucky escape for Ali Haider. $70 now. Another 70 ought to get. Back of a length. Just hit down into the ground there. Good over from Ali Hassan. There's only 2 coming off it. Good delivery there. And that's the end of the over. After 10 halfway through the innings, 70 for the loss of 2 for the Askalil Sawan Premier. Looks like the players are going to have a little bit of a break, and we'll be back with you in 2 minutes. End of the little break, and looks like it's Sikandar Zafar with the ball. He's also a little bit of a slinger. Doesn't bowl with a very high arm. Sikandar Zafar Single off that first ball, and it has been signaled a no ball from umpire John Prakash. Another free hit coming. Fielders on the fence just shaking their heads, not happy about the extras being gifted to Das Khalil Saiwan. So far, the free hits haven't really travelled. And this time it's Ibrahim Ishaq who's going to benefit from the free hit. Goes hard. Fielders out there in the deep. Just a single. Mohammad Hassan Khan, good to see him back on the field. Went out for a brief period after that little tumble that we've got ever so used to seeing when he is bowling. Puts his body through a lot of tough yards. Mohammad Hassan Khan. Not easy to get that kind of pace. Sikandar Zafar so far, 4 off his first 2 deliveries, including that no ball single. Cut away between point and a short third. Will probably be a couple, and it is a couple. Sikandar Zafar looks like he's struggling with his run up a little bit. Not very convincing in terms of getting to the crease nicely. Looks like he hasn't had too much bowling practice before this. Better this time, and a better delivery as well. Ibrahim just chops down on it, gets a single to point. That is exactly the area where USRC found it so hard to get those singles. They had Ali Haider fielding at point. Worked towards the leg side, should only be one. Is one. So far, no dot balls in this over. 8 off the over so far from Sikandar. Last ball of the over coming up. Ibrahim standing inside his crease. Probably trying to get under that one. Play and a miss. That's a good delivery to finish off. And that's the end of 11. After 11, it's 78 for the loss of 2. Aftab Hussain back into the attack. Ali Hassan out of the attack. Shahid Wasif just getting through his bowlers. This one again, cut away. Another single. Ali Hassan on your screen there. I love his hair, especially since I haven't got as many left on my head anymore. That one is hit nicely, but well fielded by Shahid Wasif. Nicely intercepted. Put it to the leg side. Heather Ali is swift. He's in there in no time. That was hit straight to the fielder. Another batter might have struggled or would have been a bit closer than this, but he is swift. I wouldn't mind seeing a little sprint off between Haider Ali and some of the younger boys here in Hong Kong, China cricket. Another one driven nicely down the ground. Ali Muhammad Hassan, the fielder there. Aftab Hussain, no wickets to show for him yet. Only a couple of wickets have fallen. Comes down, hits it really hard again. Another single. Last ball of the 12th coming up. 62 runs required of 49 runs and balls, really not a problem. And they've been able to string together a very nice partnership here as well. These two. And after 12, it's 82 for the loss of 2. Pulls away, keeps it down. And just a single there to Ibrahim. Sikandar continuing. Another one punched out to deep cover for a single. USRC, they've got to make a move. They can't let them keep milking those singles. This is only setting the batters up for that last push towards the end of the innings. Find a wicket somewhere. Hit hard down the ground. Just a single there. So far, these two content with the singles. Just milking it around. Who is going to be that bowler for Shahid Wasif that he turns to? Tells him to come in and pick him up a couple of wickets. And that's probably what they need. 59 to win a bit from 59 or 45 is not going to be very hard. And once again, they're running the fielders ragged. The DLSW batters playing a few dabs here and there, finding the right pockets in the field, taking those singles quickly. Full toss, full toll. Banged out of the ground for 6. Massive hit from Ibrahim. That's a bye-bye ball from Ibrahim Ishaq. Sikandar Zafar giving him a nice, juicy full toss. Hit out of the ground. Another 6. And that's the 50 of the partnership between these two. It has been a very handy partnership, this. 28, the contribution from Ibrahim. He's looked solid from the moment he's come in. He's looked aggressive, a lot of intent in his bowling, in his batting today. Maybe Shahid Wasif needs to think about what he needs to do to break this partnership. He needs to do something different. Umpire is just double checking the ball. Shahid Wasif comes in from that our corner fence. Our cameraman, because he can't be on and in front of the camera today, decides to get his shade into the camera. Brilliant work, mate. Well done. Slower one, played back to the bowler. A little bit of a misfield, but hits the stumps in the end. And that is the end of the over. After 13, it's 92 for the loss of 2. Sikandar Zafar not happy with that over. 1 full toss going for 6. Overall, 10 runs in that over. Looks like Mohammad Aftab Hussain is going to continue with the ball, and Aftab Ahmed also having a little look at the ball. Ibrahim Ishaq, 37 of 37, exactly what the innings needed. He has so far done a very good job. Cut away, straight to the fielder, should be a run. Non-strikers! Should have been or could have been a run out. I think it was the right end to go to. Sikandar Zafar. Can't keep him out of action today. Another one cut to him again. And this time more alert to the situation. Sikandar Zafar. I've seen him play at his best. One of the best cricketers I have seen here in Hong Kong. Sikandar Zafar comes down the track. A bit too full. Another dot ball. Haider Ali Butt, a very good inclusion into Das Khalil Saiwan ranks. Shahid Wasif with a pick up and throw, direct hit. But Haider Ali Butt very safely home. Exactly 5-0-50 required for a win for Das Khalil Saiwan. Batted first last game, lost the game. This time they wanted to have a bowl first. They wanted to bat first. They were made to bowl, and looks like So far, it has worked out all right for them. Up at Hong Kong Cricket Club, 142 for 6 for PACC in 17th over now. It looks like HKCC have done a good job up in the air. Will that be taken? Benny running in, drops the ball. It looked like it didn't really carry to him. And that is the end of Aftab Hussein's 4 overs spell and no wickets for him for 18 runs. And Khalil Saiwan still sitting pretty at 96 for the loss of 2 after 14. Shahid Wasif showing some confidence in Sikandar Zafar. Continuing with him, he went for 10 in his last over. Comes down again, top! Oh! And another one is put down. If anyone could have got a hand to that on this cricket pitch today, it had to be Jagjit. He puts the hand out and then it bobs out again. And the story of me commentating the bob outs continues. That probably should have been taken, but still at the crease is Ibrahim Ishaq. Short ball, slower short ball. Looking two, not there. Shahid Wasif quickly onto the ball. Just a single. Two singles off the first two deliveries and a drop catch. Interesting. What is he going to go to? Slower ball, shorter ball. And Shahid Wasif is not going to get to that one. Too short in that hitting zone for Ibrahim Ishaq. Dias Khalil Saiwan dug out, sitting comfortable, but a couple of wickets could change that. The short one, straight to the fielder. In the air for a while. Sikandar Zafar trusting his instincts to go back of a length so far in his spell. If anything, he looks a little bit rusty with the ball. Puller this time, outside edge, no shot, no deep third man. That's going to run away for another boundary. 2 boundaries off this over as well. And a drop catch. Had a short third man, didn't have a deep third man, and the top edge. Outside half of the bat, running down to third man for 4. 11 off the first 5. Goes back into his crease, punches it to extra cover. That'll be the end of the over. After 15, it's 107 for the loss of 2 for Khalil Saiwan Premier. Sikandar Zafar on your screen. I think this was a very good over. He created that chance. I conceded a couple of boundaries. Tough day at the office for USRC so far. 37 to win from 30 balls. This one is bunted down the ground for a single. Good throw in from the deep from Khan Akbar. Khan Akbar can roll his arm over. Muhammad Awais Jr. can roll it over. Yet to see them ball. Worked away towards the leg side, looking for a couple. Benny sprints in. Played back to the bowler. 37. We're going to get the scores right for you in a moment. It's half-top with this over. Work to short. Third chance of a run out. Haider Ali putting those quick legs to good use today. Created a couple of run outs. He's stolen some singles. Played back to the bowler. And that is the end of the over. Goes at 110. Asher comes back, hit hard, straight down the ground. Should only be one. Will be one. Aftab Hussain, the fielder there. And looks like we've got everything sorted. In the air, will that be taken? That won't be taken. That won't be cut off either. In the gap there. 4 runs. Another one is gone. One-handed catch off the rope. Does that count as out? Was a good catch from Akbar. Good reflexes. Catching it off the ricochet. But 6 in the books. This is a good innings from Haider Ali. 39 of 38 now. Was back in the crease. Creams it for 6. Beautiful shot. Shot of the day for me. Lovely hit straight down the ground. 6 runs. Ali Haider, 45 of 39 now. Will he get to his 51st? It's called no ball from umpire John Prakash. He's called plenty today. A free hit for Ibrahim Ishaq. It looks like it could be Ibrahim Ishaq who gets to his 51st. He just needs 3 to get to his 50. Free hit coming up. Ibrahim facing up the free hit. 15 to win from 20 deliveries. Still 8 wickets in the bag for Dias Khalil Sawan Premier. In comes Ashir. That's a really good delivery. Really, really good ball. Leg boy. No 50 for Ibrahim Ishaq yet. In comes Ali Haider. Last delivery of the 17th coming up. Ashir has been rather expensive. 32 for no wicket off his 2.5 overs. But he'll take a lot of learnings from this experience of bowling on a green wicket. Green in the sense on a turf. That's hit straight to point. No runs there. And that'll be the end of the over. After 17, Dias Khalil Sawan 130 for the loss of 2. Ali Hassan bowling the 18th of the innings. Ibrahim Ishaq on strike. He's played a very good innings for his team today. Runs it down to short third. They've adjusted the fielders a little bit. Fielders have creeped in quite close now. Not going to be as easy to run through for that single. You may be quick, but right now the fielders inside the circle, especially the short third, quite close. Comes down the track, takes a single. Single down to long on. Ali Haider on strike. It's been taken. Wicket for Ali Hassan at last. Hot and bold. Ali Haider playing a little bit too early. A little bit of spin there as well, proving his downfall. Ali Haider was livid with himself. I wanted to get to that 50 mark. Just played a little bit too early and didn't really negate that turn too well. The ball kind of held up in the wicket as well. This wicket, around 200 plus overs in 2 days on this same wicket. It is going to tire. It is not going to provide the same amount of pace off the wicket anymore. We thought chasing is not going to be easy, but I think they've paced this innings really well. They've played and picked the right shots to play. Still 13 to get. Hit towards the leg side by Ehsan Khan via his favourite shot, sweep shot. Another 12 to win. Ibrahim Ishaq deserves a 50. He's on 48, just a couple away. He came in at number 3. He's batted quite nicely. Really taking that responsibility off that top order. Well played. Call of 2. Sikandar gets to it and they decide to not go for that one. That is very good fielding from Sikandar Zafar at long on. And that'll be the end of 18. 11 required of 12. Are we going to go into the last over? And he's saying into the attack. What has Benny got in store for us? Pick up a couple of wickets, maybe a hat-trick, maybe a double hat-trick. That's cut away. That will be 50 for Ibrahim. Ibrahim Ishaq there. Brilliant innings from him. Fasting, wicket keeping. Gets that 50. Brilliant innings from him. 50 or 54 deliveries. He showed great intent from the moment he came out. Played some really good shots in his innings. Really keeping this innings together. Dias Khalil Saiwan just 10 away from their first win in the T20 leg of the Premier League. After having lost the first one, this game was very important. Signalled wide by the umpire. Nine now needed of 11 deliveries. Will we see the end of the game in this over, or are we going to go into the last one? In this over is going to be the end of the game. What a shot. What a brilliant shot. Not very well timed. It looked very nice from here. Didn't really time it at all. Looked pretty stylish from side on. And looked like he got under that nicely. Probably bounced a little bit too much and got a little bit high up on the bat. 8 to win. For USRC, they need 7 wickets to win. Just stating the facts. Full toss. It's coming down the track. Probably won't be a no ball. Looked good enough. Just a single. Last time Ibrahim Ishaq received a full toss, he deposited over the washrooms here at King Kong Road Recreation Ground. It was a massive hit. And this time takes a single. Probably getting a little tired as well towards the end of his inside edge. Goes out to Hassan. Had given up. He left it up to the gods. Just didn't really care if that hit the stumps. He would have been walking back. 3 of 3 for him. 6 to win off 8 deliveries. Shot ball, Indian, nobody there, carrying, not carrying for 6, 1 bounce into the rope for 4. Who to win off 7 deliveries? Shahid, and bringing in Ali Hassan, telling him not to give away the single. 2 to win off 7 deliveries. This has been a very clinical performance from Askolil Sawan today. Full toss, hit away, will only be 1. And the scores are tied. We are going to go into the last over for 1 run. Ali Hassan to ball the 20th of the innings for USRC's bowling. Not going to be too many times when he comes in and bowls the 20th over as a leg spinner. But with the game all but gone, Shahid Wasif just making sure his young leg spinner gets as much bowling as he possibly can. 1 required. Ibrahim on strike, rightly so. Oh! Hassan was still outside his crease. Could have gone the man card. Would that not have been really fun to watch? I am against that run out, but don't like people resorting to the man cut. But it's in the rules, so it's fair game. Comes down the track, punches it down the ground, goes for 4. Finished by Ibrahim Ishaq. Deserved to finish. Deserved to be hitting the winning runs for Das Khalil Saiwan. That's the end of the game. USRC unfortunately losing 2 out of 2. Last game that they should have won just went out of their grasp. And today, Das Khalil Saiwan just proved to be better in almost all departments. And if anything, I think the fielding being the major difference today. Ali Hadder's fielding and the couple of drops that we saw in the second Bowling innings from USRC, and the batting cars Rajab Hussain after getting a start 10 of 6, playing a loose shot. But 17 of 11, he looked good. And Ibrahim Ishaq finishes off with 60 of 58. Ali had a brilliant innings for him as well, 46 of 42, and Ehsan Khan 3 of 3. Bowling card, Paras Singh, no wickets to show for him, went for 35. Pretty expensive in the context of the game. Hassan Mahmood Khan expensive as well, but picked up 2 wickets. Ashir expensive in his first outing in the Premier League. None for 32 in 3 overs. Aftab Hussain, miserly, none for 14. Ali Hassan 1 for 15 in the end for him, and Zafar Sikandar 3 overs, 29 runs. And that is the end of the game from us. To all those fasting around the world, happy Ramadan, and we will catch you again next weekend for more Premier League action. For now, this is Asif Hussain signing out. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.